So
maybe one last question here. Maybe we can wrap him up with this one.
Yeah.
I'm curious, how do you compile your list of kids that you want to look at to maybe represent? Where's that information coming from? Is it all over? Is it people tagging you on Twitter? I mean,
I'll get a lead on Twitter all the time.
Yeah.
And kids I've never heard about. And I would encourage all the kids out there, don't be afraid to put video out there of yourself. I wouldn't just do highlights, right? You want to see everything. The perfect games and the PBRs of the world, it's a okay place to start, right?
Yeah.
But I'll never just pick up the phone and call a kid based off of his rankings or based off of what's out there on Twitter. I need to get eyeballs on him. There's so many times where, the BP looks great or the fielding looks great, but you show up in the game and you clearly see when they're in the batter's box, it doesn't translate. You need to see how they're taking live at bats, how they're making these reads on breaking balls and, their strike zone awareness. So I do a good job of getting out to the different showcases, the different tournaments. I've got a list of I know where the decision makers for these teams are going to be. I know where the top competition is compiled, where the hitters are facing good pitching and the pitching is facing good hitters. That's what you want to see. And so it's a little bit of everything, but you start honing in on the guys who, like I said, I go back to, you have to have a carrying tool. There's a lot of above average players across the board, right? You're above average hitter, you're an above average runner, you're above average fielder. Great. Above average doesn't get you playing every day in the major leagues. You got to be elite at least something.
Yeah, I know with Mike and us, we're trying to do some tournaments and we're trying to get into some international stuff next year. So we'd love to have you come out and, help us out. And
I'm going to give you a personal invite to the August event. I got 15 through 17-year-olds. There'll be some international kids. And we'll play at Rough Rider Stadium on that Monday in the bracket games. You probably want to. There might be a kid or two.
Yeah, maybe you come out and at least consult and help us see what we're looking for and kind of help us out. We're trying to get some pro guys to come out, and some colleges and things like that, just to kind of make the event better. I think it'd be pretty cool. I really appreciate your time. I know you got 2 little girls at home. I know you're a busy guy this time of year. I care about you. Been around a long time. I care about everything. He's worked with my kids too, so I really appreciate that, and that's my pride and joy. Just like I'm sure he understands now as a father.
You know what's fixing to happen to you, right?
What's that?
Once this airs, you're going to get blown up with kids that can hit. Send this to your guy.
No, they can send it to him at Twitter at Andrew Guerra. I'm sure is that what it is? Something like that. I would imagine.
I think so.
Andrew
Guerra won.
He's young, man. He's all up in the Instagram and Twitter. I see him, bro. I see him out there posting.
Yeah.
He used to do all baseball stuff. Now he's like, Dad had home to 2 girls around the Christmas tree. He got his work cut out now.
So you got 2 girls, right?
Yeah, 2 girls.
Enjoy that, man. I got 4 boys and 1 girl. The youngest is a girl and
completely
different.